getting these leads, of course, we got to call and we got to get the people to agree to a 15 to 20-minute webinar. True or false?
True.
Okay.
True.
So
True.
now, once we get them to agree to the 15 to 20-minute webinar, Hank, now what we got to do is we got to go in presentation mode. Now, what do I mean by presentation mode? All right. So now what we got to do is on every presentation that y'all do, y'all have to go through the 10-minute recruiting setup.
10 minutes now?
5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, Hank.
Okay.
But you got to go through it.
Okay.
It may be 5 minutes to you. It may be 10 minutes. Okay. But here's the deal, Hank. And I'm gonna bring up the quality of life survey. Okay, give me a second here. Yes. Okay.
Now, Ro, with the quality survey, is those questions automatically attached to that QR code, or those are the questions that we have to?
Tony, you got to go back. You got to go back and watch. You have to go back and watch the video. Okay. You have to go back and watch the video. All right. So we on, because we're on to something else. We're on the recruiting setup now. Okay. So with the 5 to 10 minute recruiting setup, teammates, okay, we have to go through this once we got the leads, once we're ready to do the presentations. We got to go through this. Okay. So let me share my screen. All right. So now this is the recruiting setup. Okay. When you're going through the recruiting setup, you have to tell a snippet, a 1 to 2 minute version of your story. Okay. Hey, my name is Ro Thompson. I've been with the company for about 2 years now, part-time. And my goal is to help as many people as possible, and this has got to be your story. Okay. Once you give your story, then what you got to do is you got to find out about them. You got to ask them. So Miko, tell me a little bit about yourself. Okay, Miko, how long you been working in customer service? So you got to have a little conversation. Now, Miko, let me ask you a question. Okay, and I'm gonna come back to this in a minute. Okay, but here's what I want y'all to do. I'm gonna give y'all a quick version of this. So now I'm gonna ask them. All right, so Miko, you've been doing customer service for a while, okay? So Miko, if you could pay yourself more than what you're making right now, how much would you pay yourself per year? Give me a ballpark figure.
At least 90,000 a year.
So 90,000 a year, okay? That's the salary, teammates, that he feels he should be making, right? Now, I already know he's not making this, because what I did is I asked him how much more he would like to make, right? So, Miko, if you were making 90, what would be the top 3 things that you would want to do with that extra income? Give me the top 3.
Home improvement, travel.
Okay. Now, Miko, where would you like to go?
Hawaii.
Okay. All right. What else? Give me one more, Miko. That's it. Give me one more.
And just make sure my girls go to college and that they don't leave in debt.
Okay, college education. Okay. Now, Miko, these are all some really good dreams, right? Good goals and dreams. Now, Miko, here's the question. When do you feel your current job is going to pay you 90,000 a year?
Not in customer service.
So Miko, is it safe to say never?
Right.
So Miko, if that's the case, then what's going to happen to these dreams and goals?
I have to pick and choose, or most likely none of them will happen.
Yeah. So Miko, the problem is you haven't found a place to go to make that extra income. Otherwise, you would already been there, right?
That's correct.
Today you just found it, Miko. You just found a place that's willing to pay you the extra money to make these dreams and goals come true. Now, let's look at it, Miko. Most people have a plan A to reach their dreams and goals, right? And they're
Right.
using their current job, right? Now, Miko, I don't know if you know this or not, but what we found out that the job stands for just over broke. Now, do you know why we say that, Miko?
Know why?
Because think about it. When you get your first paycheck, what do you do with that first paycheck, Miko?
Make sure I cover all my bills.
All right. So now you got the bills out the way. What you do with the second paycheck?
Well, you know you have a couple of lingering bills, so
So Miko, so what you're saying is you have more bills.
right.
So Miko, here's what I want you to understand. Your job is designed to do what it's been doing, which is to pay what?
Bills.
But Miko, what I want to show you is I want to show you a plan B to help you reach your dreams and goals. How does that sound, Miko?
I'm open to it.
You open? So Miko, we have a part-time position. You can work 1 to 2 days a week and make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month. How does that sound?
How many hours I got to put in?
Like 5 hours a week?
And I can make 1,000 to 2,000?
Yes.
That sounds unreal.
Well, and Miko, I get it. And you know, a lot of people's current situation is too good to be real.
Mm.
It's too good to be true. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Right.
Miko, if I could prove to you that you can work 5 hours a week and make an extra $1,000 a month, is there any reason you wouldn't give me an opportunity to share that with you?
I'm gonna give you your shot.
I appreciate it, Miko. So, Miko, then we have a career change position, whereas in 12 to 18 months, if you follow the game plan, Miko, you can be making 90 plus thousand per year. How's that sound?
That's where I want.
That's what you want, right?
Right.
So, Miko, what I'm going to do over the next 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to show you what we do. Then what I'm going to do, Miko, is I'm going to show you how to start part-time and lead into the career change. Is that fair enough?
You know.
Yo, that took about 5 to 10 minutes. Any questions? We have to do this, you all, to create a recruiting mindset. We got to do the 5 to 10 minute opening. Now, here's what I want y'all to understand. Let me close this out. I don't want y'all to do this word for word. What I want y'all to do is come up with the format to put people in a box. So let's go through it. Okay, let's go through it. Everybody with me? Y'all
That's
excited?
why I tried to do a
Yes,
little
sir.
bit
Yes,
different
sir.
just now.
Huh?
Yes.
That's why I tried to do it a little bit different just now.
Yeah, that's fine, Miko. But what I'm
Go through
saying is,
questions.
right, yeah. So look at this, you all. Look at this survey. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a couple of breakout rooms. Okay. And I want y'all to, for about 5 or 10 minutes, I just want y'all to practice. I want y'all to drill. I want y'all to rehearse. And I'm gonna come over I forgot the code, but I'm gonna come over the intercom and I'm gonna let y'all know the time that we're in. I'm gonna put a couple people in charge of some rooms, okay? But what I'm saying is, y'all, I don't want y'all to do all of this verbatim. Amelia, I want you to have the format though. I want you to be able to ask them, hey, if you were in charge of your income, or if you could make more income, or if you could make an extra $25,000 a year, what would you do with it? What would your lifestyle be like? How important? Y'all understand what I'm saying? So I want y'all to go through this, and I don't know how we can put it in every room, but the bottom line is we got some veterans that know how to do this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the rooms. I want y'all to go into that room and I want y'all to practice what we just did. And I'll figure out some kind of way to pull this up in each room. Okay. So give me a second. Let me set up the rooms. I already got the room set up. Breakout rooms. Okay, here we go. All right. So Miko, I'm gonna put you, if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. So Miko, I'm gonna move you to room 2. Okay. And Hank, I'm gonna move you to room 3. Okay. All right. All right. And then I'm gonna assign y'all to some different rooms. Okay. So Amelia, I'm sending you to. So Amelia, I'm gonna send you to room 2. Okay. Cassandra, I'm gonna send you to room 3. Matoka, I'm sending you to room 2. Michelle, room 2. Sabrina, room 2. Tony, room 3. And Tiffany, room 3. Okay.
Oh,
Hey, y'all.
dang, we recording too?
Yeah, you do your natural beginning, like your little small story, and then lead into, tell me a little bit about yourself, and then kind of go from there.
Hey, Miko,
Okay, all right.
are you on your computer? Can you share the recruiting setup or no?
Yeah, I'm on my computer. Let me pull
Okay.
it up.
See if you can pull up your recruiting setup in your PDF and share it with everybody. Amelia,
Okay.
you was asking a question. What was your question?
Oh, I just wanted to know if we needed to start with the, with our story and then go down, or just start with the.
I would say start with the questions, because you know your story. I would say start with the questions, and so Amelia, do it with like Michelle, or Michelle do
Right.
it with Sabrina. Y'all do it with each other, okay? All right, I'll be
Right,
back.
right.
I'll be back. Okay.
Definitely want to add to that, and then put back, and maybe invest in other opportunities. Maybe, maybe real estate, or
Hey, Big
those
Bang,
kind of.
Big
Yeah.
Bang, we doing a recruiting setup?
She's doing the recruiting setup. I'm the
I'm talking to
client.
Mr. Goodwin.
Oh, good.
Okay. So those I lost Mr. Goodwin.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I see Rose's face. That's why I was like, I lost Mr. Goodwin. Well, Mr. Goodwin, those are very, very outstanding things that you would do that extra funds, and I think that would provide a wonderful lifestyle. Oh, now I'm stuck. I'm stuck. If I'd had my questions, I could have had
Hank, this is where you'll come in and kind of
yeah, because
guide her along the way.
Okay, yeah. So, what about how important is that to me? How those things?
Coach, we ready to go back?
I'm just popping in and out of the rooms, man, just seeing how things are going.
Oh yeah. We on fire. It looks like my doggone voice got better as I was going, which is crazy. But yeah. But we were just talking about just guarding our mindset now as we get ready to wrap up. Mental toughness, and how you're gonna have disappointments, and things are gonna happen to you outside of the business, and you just got to keep. You just got to keep on going. But I think when you came in, I was telling them that that's our business is you got to learn the presentation, of course, learning how to handle objection, of course, learning how to close, of course, but mainly keeping your mind right so that when that do.
Okay, makes sense. And so out of that, so what were some of the goals and dreams that you were not able to accomplish based on that? Like what is something what are the things that actually make you tick? I guess.
I guess free time with being able to travel more,
Okay.
spend time with family and friends, just do
Okay.
some of those things.
Okay. So now if we were able to I'm able to show you a way in which making you're not having an issue with income, but if I can show you a way in which you can actually free up some of your time and still be able to continue to have that income met, is that something that you would be considering? Would you consider that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, great.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm not saying that because I was happy with my salary that there still wasn't room for improvement. Who doesn't want to make more money? I do.
Right. Okay. Well, that's another aspect as well. So basically, what it sounds to me is that your situation would be twofold. You would want to make the additional income, but at the same time, you would need more free time to do what you need to do and what would make you happy. So
Yes.
that's where I'm okay. So and that is actually great because those are the two aspects of everyday life that we do have a tendency to look at and concentrate on more. Make sense?
Yes.
All right. I think I'm done because I just went off the top. So Miko, what do you think?
You did good. The more and more you do it, though, you're gonna get sharper with your questions.
Right.
So you want to make sure that you rephrase some of your questions.
Yeah.
Like Coach was saying earlier, you want to ask questions that you kind of already know the answer to, you know.
Mhm, mhm.
When she said she was making good money on her job, I probably would have responded with, what are some things you like about your job? What are some things you dislike about your job? Now she's telling me not to come at her.
Yeah.
What's the next question to ask in order to get to where I want this conversation to go? That makes sense?
It does. It does.
Okay.
But I think
That would have been a good one.
Huh?
I said that would have been a good one. What are some things you dislike about your job? That would have led you, what I would have told you would have led you right to why Primerica would have been better fit for me.
Exactly.
okay.
But I like how she didn't. I like how it wasn't from an income aspect. Like income, money wasn't an issue for her.
Yeah.
I never seen it put like that. It's always been, somebody needing that extra income. Never seen it from you don't need that money. So what you got now? So you gonna draw me in now? I
Right.
like that because she had to actually, reach for some questions instead of the same old questions that we're used to. I really like that. I really like that. Thank y'all for that. Good job, ladies.
Absolutely.
No problem.
And just to add into what you just said, there's a difference in quality of money that you're making.
Yes.
Because Coach used to say that back in the day with him and Eric. Coach E used to make $50,000 a year, but he's working 60 hours a week.
Yeah.
Coach Rowe making 60,000, working 20 hours a week.
Right. And see, although I was happy with my salary, I was unhappy with my manager. I dislike working with him and going to do any dealings with him into the office, period. So any way that was going to provide me the same salary or more, I would have gladly left that position.
Exactly. So, I mean, anybody got any questions, any additional comments? Coach, you wanted to add in anything?
No, this is good. Make sure everybody gets a copy. We got to make sure everybody gets a copy of the recruiting setup. I'm gonna put that put that link in the chat button, and all you got to do is click on it, and then you can download the recruiting setup. But again, remember you all, I don't want y'all to learn it word for word. I just want you to frame it and have the key components so you can make it real quick, like the first 5-10 minutes. Y'all remember when I wrote everything out a few minutes ago? That was like 5-10 minutes. And you just want to try to get to the key points as quick as possible so you won't be too long-winded. Because again, that can only be like 5 to 10 minutes. And then the other 15 or so minutes, that's got to be on the presentation. That's got to be on your PowerPoint, okay? All right, good. All right.
I was trying to log into Dropbox too. I didn't for some reason I didn't download that on this computer.
Okay, that's all right. I'll put the recruiting setup link on in the chat button.
Are you gonna include it in the email too for the video for the whole Zoom
No,
video?
no, it doesn't quite work like that. So what you have to do is
Okay.
you have to send I have to send the link separately, but I'm gonna put this link on the chat. So you'll see the link on the chat, and all you got to do is click on the link, and it'll allow you to download the recruiting setup. So it's two different things.
Oh, okay. I was asking because I'm driving, so I don't know if I'll be able to click the link
Oh,
right
I see what you're saying. So what I'll do is you're in Eric's bake shop, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we'll send it. We'll send it. I'll get Eric to send it to your email.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay. All right. So I know a lot of y'all are driving, but in 2023, do what you can to try to block out training time from 10 to 11. Try to be stationary, but sometimes it's uncontrollable. So sometimes you do have to drive and be on the Zoom. But Matoka, I applaud you for being on in spite of you driving. So I got to give you a hats off on that too. But I want us to.
Every Saturday and Sunday, my son has to be at work at 11, so I'm always gonna be driving
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay.
at 11.
It is okay. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but if we can help it, try to do some time blocking where from 10 to 11:30. Oh, I know I got to be stationary because I got training. Blah 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 blah. So, but yeah. So, any questions about the recruiting setup, y'all? Any questions about the recruiting setup? All right. So going forward, y'all have to do this the first. I don't care if you blotch it up the first couple of times, but y'all have to do this before y'all get to the PowerPoint. Y'all have to do this before you get to sharing the PowerPoint. Have a 5-minute conversation about dreams. Have a conversation about, okay, well, when do you feel your job is going to pay you that? Right. And then the problem is you haven't found a place to go to make that. Otherwise, you would already been there, right? Well, today you just found it. You just found a company that's willing to pay you that extra 20, 30, 40,000 a year to make your dreams and goals come true. Boom. This is why we're doing all this. Think about the job. Y'all know Amazon is getting ready to lay off 18,000 people.
Wow. That's a lot of people.
18,000. So we gotta capture those people. Because look, y'all listen, y'all know if Amazon getting ready to lay off 18,000, y'all know some other companies getting ready to announce some too. Amazon. Boy, people keep Amazon so busy. Oh. But anyway, all right, y'all. So in 4 minutes, Miko, let's come back to the room, okay?
Yes, sir. Anybody got any questions?
Okay, welcome back, everybody. All right, so man, how did the breakout rooms go, teammates?
I think we had the best.
Y'all had the best?
Migo tripping, coach. Migo straight tripping.
Well, y'all funny. All right, so everybody should be back. Where's Eric? Oh, there you go.
Hey, what's up, coach?
What's up? What's
I
up,
think,
bro?
hey, I think my voice came back during the session. Ain't that something?
Man, that's a blessing, bro.
Yeah, yo.
That's a
Michelle, how I
blessing.
sound? Michelle told me don't talk to her yesterday. Please don't talk to her.
Hey, E, I was trying to get you to talk as less as possible, but I just kept having questions for you yesterday. I said,
Hey, coach, I got a surprise for you, man.
okay.
LL White, can you unmute?
What up? What up? What up?
I know that ain't
What up?
Sean.
What up?
What's up,
What's up, bro?
Sean White?
My man.
What's going on?
What's up, man? We putting the band back together?
Chilling.
Good to have you on, bro.
Hey, you know that's you know that he
I saw the
recruited Sabrina,
notification
right?
pop up. I said, let me check in and see what they got going on.
Man, we appreciate you being on, man. What'd you say, Eric?
You know he recruited Sabrina, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
huge. Yo,
Yeah.
crazy story. This is crazy. So I did an appointment with Eric. Now, Eric, you tell me if I blotch this up, okay?
Okay.
I did an appointment with Eric. Eric was taking way too long to get going.
No, don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that part.
Hey, listen, Henry, I was in go mode. Watch this now. So Eric, did you give me some people to call?
Yeah. And I think we went to see Pedro. I think I finally got my act together and we went to see Pedro.
Yeah.
And I think Pedro ended up introducing you to Sean.
So Pedro, so I did an appointment with Pedro. Pedro introduced us to Sean. And then it just kept going from there.
It kept going. But here's another funny thing, Henry. Here's another funny thing. And I don't know if Sean remembered this, but I remember this to this day. We always encouraging for teammates to communicate and be together, Michelle, and touch base. And Sean called me one day and was like, "What's up, E? This is Sean." And I'm like, "Who are you?" You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't talk to people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, who are you? Who are you calling me? And so, but what he did was he took that initial step, Henry, to kind of get us communicating, and it just blossomed to a business relationship as well as a friendship. And we talking about since 2003. Yeah. So it's amazing, man. It's amazing. So, but anyway, I digress, man. But Coach, man, I think we had a great session. Man, I would say, man, we had one of the best sessions out, bro. That's to be determined. But
I don't know. Miss Cassandra was handling her business, coach. I think we had a great session ourselves.
Yeah.
So why don't we, as we get ready, because we don't want to keep them too much longer, but why don't we do this? Why don't we just get, one person from each session to kind of tell what they got, and as we get ready to close out.
Okay. Miss Cassandra, can you do that for us?
Yes, I'll start. Hank, help me to understand that I really want to kill the job and really get them to see what it is they're trying to actually achieve their goals, what they're trying to achieve their goals, and why this is the best method and way to go to achieve those goals.
Good stuff. All right. Who else? I see you, Tiffany and Matoka. Thank y'all so much for getting on.
No problem.
Either
I'll go next.
Oh, go ahead.
What I got from it, in our breakout room, she really had to think outside of the norm of questions because income wasn't an issue. And so I like how, so everybody won't need that extra money. So you got to think of a different way to draw them in. And I really like that.
It's good. It's really good.
All right, y'all, can we get somebody to talk about the being creative and being persuasive with the Google Forms? Tell Eric about that. Who wants to share?
I'll jump out that one, Coach, because that was golden. It was just another method, because the reality is activity is a challenge in all method. In what we do, activity is a challenge. And so what Coach introduced us to, similar to some things that we've been doing in the firm, but he introduced us to a way to create a survey that you can then send to your current clients and incentivize them to post that or send that out to a few people. And Coach said, he used, $50 gift card. You'll be in the running for a $50 gift card. So you send out the post, and if you get 5 people to reply, put you in the running for a $50 postcard. Business mindset is, 5 people. If I close one of them, on a district contract, $1,000 policy on a district contract going to bring you home about $300 and $400 that transaction. And so $50 is nothing. So from a business standpoint, that just makes sense. But how to get out there and set it up and